Guys, I got a new light. I had to sell my other ones. How does it look? Does it make me look yellow? Like my room? Welcome back. Haven't done one of these videos in a while. So the reason you haven't seen me sort of up to date in a while is because my life and consequently my channel have been quite haphazard, because there's been a lot of stuff going on that I haven't really been ready to talk about, and now I am. I'm gonna give you the facts. I'm gonna give you my thoughts. So if you follow any of my social media, you will already know the following things. I don't live in Stockholm anymore. I moved back to London, and I am not dancing anymore. Okay, there are many reasons that I've taken this decision to stop dancing, and some of them are private. Maybe I'll go into some of that sometime on this channel in a different video, but you know, I will talk about some of it. So a big part of it was injury. When I got that terrible injury, I kind of knew that that was it. Gave me a lot of time to think about what I really wanted. So I had the injury. I was already unhappy before I had the injury, but the injury was, yeah, it was not great. And my age was a factor. You know, I turned 30 this year, and being 30 and not like particularly happy with what I was doing because I didn't feel I was like fulfilling my potential, just it all got very frustrating. And I also had this feeling that I wasn't doing well at the job. I had sort of reached this level when I first joined the company in Sweden where I was like, okay, I'm getting somewhere, and then this kind of cycle of injuries started and I never got back to that level, and it was always a frustration that I just felt I was getting worse and worse. My friends and the staff like wouldn't say that to my face, but I'm sure they could see that as well. And I also had this feeling that I was kind of struggling through in pain and, you know, enjoying it less and less, which was such a shame. But, you know, I had to open my eyes to it when I could be doing something else fully. I don't know if I'm explaining this very well. I haven't really like scripted this. I just want to be really honest about it and tell you what my real thoughts and feelings are. With age came, you know, a bit of a change in my body. I wasn't put under pressure by anyone. This is all from me, but I just wasn't happy with my body anymore, and I didn't want to get obsessive about it, because I easily can and have done in the past. The payoff just wasn't worth it in the end, because I was in so much pain with my foot, I had pain in my back, like I was doing almost nothing in the performances, and I couldn't see that ever changing regardless of where I worked, or, you know. The other reason that I'm here and not there, because, you know, I could have left my job and stayed in Stockholm. I had friends there and I could have studied there or something, but Stockholm is a lovely place, but it's not where I want to settle down. So I was a bit conscious of that. Someone in the company, actually a while ago, he said to me, but do you want to be here in 5 years time? What do you actually want? And I was like, oh. That might have been the moment actually that I was like, okay, I've got to start thinking about what it is I actually want. Oh my god, this video is going to be like half an hour long. Anyway, I hope some of that makes sense. I won't go into the nitty gritty of like what happened at what stage and when I decided what and when, you know, contracts and stuff like so boring, and maybe I'll go into it in another video. It's not what I want to talk about today. So yeah, I had been really unhappy and I hadn't shown that side of it in these videos because it wasn't what I wanted to be showing. I wanted to show the good times that I had with my friends and the good times I had dancing. I must absolutely stress that I love dancing. I love ballet, I love being on stage, so much so that I have cried tears of joy several times during performances, and I'm not ashamed of that. And I got to do it, and if you watched my story video, I didn't think I would ever dance, so every moment on stage was already a gift. Even if I'd have just done it for a week, you know, it would have been a gift. So I really appreciated all the opportunities that I got, and I got to do some really nice things. But I think that when you can know yourself enough to know when it's time, that's healthy, right? Right? Anyway, so where was I? Once it was all decided, I felt this huge weight off my shoulders. I felt much more awake and much more like, okay, what am I actually going to do? I mean, I had no job prospects, but I just knew that it was the right decision and that I had to go back to London and just like work it out. That was the plan. Finish the season and enjoy it and dance, have fun, just have a good time doing what I love to do, and then know that it's time to stop. So I did my last show with the company in May, then I went to New York, and then I went back to Stockholm to do the big move back to London. So I want to pause the narrative part of this video just to talk a little bit about the last show that I did. I'm sure many of you can kind of relate to this experience of going through something for the last time, something that you really love. So it's Alice in Wonderland, it's Christopher Wheeldon's Alice in Wonderland. And you know, if you watch my other videos, you'll have seen the whole process of that. Because of the injury and all the rest of it, I didn't dance all that much in that production. But towards the end of the run, I was doing more dancing because I was jumping in for people. So I'm a very emotional person, which I guess I haven't shown that much of here, but if you know me in real life, probably seen me cry a few hundred times. So by the time the last show came around, I was on the one hand dealing with the joy I felt at being on stage in a two-tone point shoes for the first time in what felt like forever, but also knowing that it was the last time. So it was a very weird day. I was okay until just before the just before the third act. Floods of tears. I remember Ava, our ballet mistress, I was warming up and she just happened to catch my eye and I was like, don't, I can't talk to you. Because I would cry too much. She was like, okay, that's fine, that's fine. I was just trying to keep it together, do my stuff, enjoy it, whatever happens afterwards happens. So it was quite surreal, the whole of the last bit of the show. And then I remember doing the curtain call and just like tears streaming down my face uncontrollably. Oh, I'm gonna try to get through this video without crying. Everyone was so supportive and lovely. You know, it sounds like it was a huge fuss, but it wasn't. It was just very emotional for me. So what I'm coming around to is big moments in your life like that, whether it's good or bad. And it was good and bad, you know, it's a weird mix. I think it can be a good thing to document them. So I did have my camera out that day and I did take some footage. So here it is. It was important for me to have personally, just to remember what that night was like. Maybe you'll find it interesting too, I don't know. Either way, here it is. My last show!
I feel so strange.
No, I know. I don't know when this is going to be posted, probably many months from now. It's, what's the date? May 26, 2016, it's my last show. It feels really weird to know that this is the last time. Hello! It's like all the emotions today, I feel. We're gonna have a cry together. Last auditorium waltz. I want to sit on someone's lap today. Yeah. Oh, Cameron. Oh. I might start crying for like the 7th time today. Really? I mean, just wait till later. It's gonna be bad. Totally casual, totally natural. They're doing this one like they're doing signets. What should we do for our joke? You're going to be like, really? And I tried to swing my head in the auditorium waltz. Nice.
Wow, this is a very weird day.
It's a very weird day because it's like, here comes Eva. There she is.
I hate it. But we're making it good. We're gonna have fun, no stress. And she gets to dance again. Like, look at this.
Just going down to the stage to do cards. Oh, I won't focus. That's so annoying.
Våning 4.
I wonder if I can see you in this light. No, you're just a shadow. Just a shadow.
Better.
Oh, Nacho. Yeah. No, this is better.
Hi, camera.
Hello.
What's up, Alice? Ja.
On to other things. Having fun?
Yeah.
Feeling good? Yeah. Our promenade was great today.
Yeah, it worked.
It really worked.
Oh yeah. Don't cry.
I already cried like maybe now like 9 or 10 times today.
Okay. Don't cry.
Pascal came to me to say goodbye to you now because I'm not going to see you afterwards. And I was like, oh. I think we have to go back in.
Okay.
Don't we? Go back in to the stage. Whoa. Okay. I'm like hiding out in a corridor. Oh, it's heavy. Feels so weird. So that was that. So where to from here? That is the question. The answer is, during the summer I sort of went for different courses and stuff and just tried to figure out what it is that I like and what I would like to pursue as work. And maybe you remember this moment from a previous video. I wish I could go with you.
You can.
It'd be fun.
You go in the suitcase.
So that was my video with Ballet Boys that I did a few months ago. And I've actually got a job just for the autumn going on tour with them around the UK as their company manager, which is just the most wonderful opportunity for me. I'm so happy about it. Yeah, I can't wait. I go on tour next week. It's a start and it's a really good start. So I'm very happy. And then after that, I've got a choreography job coming up after Christmas. So I'll be working with some students in Manchester. After February, I don't know what I'm doing, but that's absolutely fine. I've also moved out of my parents' house and into a shared house in London, which is where I am now. This is my new room. I just moved in yesterday. I'm very happy here. I like the people I live with and it's a lovely house and a great area. So yeah, it's taken a few months, but things are starting to happen, which is really exciting. In terms of the future of this channel, nothing's really going to change actually. I've always just posted the things that I want to post, however silly they might seem to other people, and I'm just going to carry on doing that. I have all sorts of ideas and many of them involve dancing and dancers. If that's your thing, if that's why you're here, then I got you covered. You just won't see me dancing. Well, never say never. This stopping dancing thing, this is a reality that every dancer has to face at some point. So please leave comments. Let's talk about it. Let's all support each other. And if you're not a dancer, please leave a comment. I'd love to hear your perspective. That's it. I feel okay, but I still have my moments that are bad. And I hope that by sharing my experience, I can at least give a bit of insight into what this process is actually like. And if I can support any of you, then I would love to do that. Maybe I can offer a bit of reassurance. Thank you for watching. Thank you for sticking with me on this channel. It's been kind of a weird road so far, and I'm looking forward to seeing where it goes. This is important for me to say, maybe even if no one watches it. At least I've said all this stuff out loud. But yeah, please leave a comment, like, subscribe. Remember that when it's over, it's not the end of the world. Bye.
We did it.
That was really fun.
We saw the Queen.